Buenos dias, ¿qué pasó amigos? John's Moto Garage. Here we are, beautiful Saturday morning. We're actually dropping off the M109R, trading it for a MotoGuzzi. I'll go into details on that at some point, but I'm here with one of the local Dyna Lowrider S riders. I'm going to introduce him, and he's going to show us a quick walk around of his bike. It gives my bike a run for its money, and I didn't even think that was possible, but now seeing this thing in person, he's got some super nice upgrades that are setting the standard, setting the bar very high.
Hey, Troy Abercrombie here in local Chandler, Arizona. Take a walk around the bike here real quick.
So we're gonna cruise up to a Surprise on the west side, and unfortunately we will not be doing an M109R versus the Lowrider S. Yeah, I kind of sold the bike already, so I don't want to be doing any drag racing on it, but this thing is super dope. All right, man, tell us what we're looking at.
Looking at a 2017 Lowrider S, bought brand new from Scottsdale Harley. Have Legend suspension, the cartridges in the front, the Revo A's in the rear, with the Big Bear Choppers front and rear mounts, billet aluminums, Connolly's front fender, Lucky Dave's 13 bars, couple things here and there from San Diego Customs, like one of their wonderful seats, gauge relocation, also Big Bear Choppers tank cover. Yeah, pretty simple, nice and easy.
Yeah, the two biggest things that stood out to me as soon as I saw this guy here, what's this again?
The Big Bear Choppers tank cover. Yeah,
the tank cover and the gauge relocation, which that's on my to-do list, but this is one of the cleanest looking ones I've seen. Super nice. And then I think Dyna Demos has these bags. I just watched his walk around.
Supplies.
Thrasher Supplies. They got something similar to it. And then, oh, and then the motor mounts. Damn. So those are all definitely on my to-do list. This thing is just super clean. How many miles you got on it?
4,000 something.
Nice. What's this? Or what fork brace is that?
That is the PMC, the Performance Machines.
Nice. And you get the Daymaker headlight.
Yep.
Hey, just when you think you've seen like the coolest Lowrider S ever, somebody comes up and like one-ups you, but whatever, man, we'll figure it out. It's all good. Right on, Troy. Gracias for showing us. We're gonna hit the road. We got like an hour ride, and it's not necessarily the best ride. It's gonna be a lot of freeway stuff. We'll get a little bit of footage, but otherwise we'll just be mobbing up there. Stay tuned though, we'll get the MotoGuzzi, and we may do a MotoGuzzi versus Lowrider S roll-on drag. We'll see. No promises. All right, let's hit it, you guys. All right, guys, John's Moto Garage. We're rolling out to the west side. We're gonna swap out the M109R for a MotoGuzzi. We're not actually really doing a straight up trade. So basically what happened is Dyna Lowrider S, and that thing is super sick. Definitely giving me some good ideas for what I want to do on my bike. When I bought mine, I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna be dumping any money into it. I've already got the perfect setup. And then you see some of the stuff he's done and you think, oh, dang it, got to get some stuff on that. We're rolling out to the west side. Surprise, it's about an hour ride. Not necessarily a scenic route by any means, so I'm not gonna be filming the whole thing. But we're basically going to be trading out the M109R for a MotoGuzzi, and we're not going to be doing any drag racing, but yeah, I can't get enough of that bike. The Lowrider S, man, one of the coolest bikes in my opinion. Anyway, we're going to be dropping off the M109R. I'm going to be picking up a MotoGuzzi from the guy. We basically worked out a deal where he'll let me do some videos on it, and we'll see if we can get it sold for him. And I know what you guys are thinking, M109R versus Lowrider S. I can't do it though. I can't do it. This guy's already bought the bike. I told him I'd ride it out here and take it easy. So it's killing me inside, it really is. But I just can't do it. Honestly, it's hard to say. I think the M109R would still take the Lowrider S. Maybe not with me behind the wheel, but with somebody. this thing is just it's such a monster, man. Such a monster. So we'll put this to the test, see how comfortable it is on a little bit longer ride. And then I'm looking forward to bringing that MotoGuzzi back this way. That'll be dope. It's beautiful weather out here this morning. And big shout out to Troy for coming out, letting us check out his bike. That wasn't a race, you guys. We're just getting on it. Just giving it a little bit of gas. Alright, we're on the freeway, so I'm going to let Troy pull ahead a few times, check out the lowrider. And then I'll turn the camera off until we're back to surface streets. And hopefully we'll be rolling back on the MotoGuzzi. I'm going to back down, we'll check out the lowrider. Crazy how this thing pulls, man. I'm in 5th gear cruising like 80 and you get on it and it's just still tons of torque. It's ridiculous, man. They don't call it a torque monster for nothing, I suppose. So we've been on the road now for, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes or so, and I have to say I'm actually surprised. The ride has been more comfortable than I thought. Not having a windshield and the position, you definitely fight the wind a little bit, as would be expected, but having so much power right at the turn of your wrist makes for a very comfortable ride. I mean, check this out, we're cruising 80, 85. I get on it and it's like nothing, dude. Like nothing at all. That's one of the fun things about a big bike like this. You wanna, and that's in 5th gear. If I were to downshift into 4th and crack the throttle open, this thing would take off. It'd probably start burning out, honestly. So, you know, if you're looking at something like this and you're thinking you want to commute, you got like a 30-40 minute commute and you're kind of on the fence about it, just based on this ride here, I don't think it would be I don't think it'd be a bad choice if you like the full package, you know. Alright, you guys, we are rolling off the freeway. That was not as bad as I thought it'd be. Without a windshield or anything, this thing was not too bad at all. Still can't get enough of the lowrider S. Do some knee drags on this roundabout. Man, you could drag a foot peg easy on this. Okay, yeah. So we'll take that.
You want me to put that in my phone, then I'll listen to the GPS?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Hey, now you tell me, bro. So here we are. Towards the end of our travels, and Troy tells me he can plug it into his phone and just listen to it on his Bluetooth. I'm like, dude, come on, bro. We're going all archaic here, and he's got all the high-tech stuff. So, a few more things on my list. I need to get my Bluetooth, my Sena set up. I need to get one of those bags for my bars on my lowrider S. The thing with the M109R is, I think you really, to understand what this thing is all about, you have to just ride one. I think that's the only way you can really get a taste of it. It's hard to articulate just what it is when you're riding this bike. Alright, you guys, I tricked you. The real reason we came out here is because we heard there was an awesome garage sale going on. And we're going to be doing a little bit of garage sailing this morning. Dang, this looks like there's some good good wheelie spots out here. I think this is the spot. I think we made it. Oh yeah, we made it. What's up, man?
Far ride, right?
It wasn't bad, dude.
No?
Yeah, I was actually surprised. Comfort-wise, it was not bad at all.
How's it going? Nice to meet you.
Alright, you guys, we made it way out to, we're in Surprise, right? Sun City Surprise on the west side, and I brought the M109 out. Here's Eddie. He's taking the M109R, and we're doing kind of a trade type thing. Not really, but basically he's letting me take the MotoGuzzi. We're gonna get it sold for him and have a fun time riding it, trying it out as well. I'm gonna introduce you guys to Eddie, and then he'll give us a quick walk around of the bike, and then I'm gonna jump on, take it for a quick spin.
So it's 1100 cc's. It's quirky, like nothing I've ever ridden before, but in a good way. I got the seats upholstered. I pretty much bought it the way from a dealer. That was the way it was.
And then you just got rid of your Africa Twin.
Yeah, the dual sport.
What'd you think of that bike?
That bike was fun, but I didn't use it the way it needed to be used.
Yeah.
So for me, it was pointless to have it.
And I guess this has a dry clutch, which I know little to nothing about these, but I guess the Ducatis have the dry clutch as well. So I didn't know this, but Troy actually knows a little bit about the dry clutch stuff. And so what were you saying with the dry clutch, the benefit to it?
The benefits are it's better grip, lockup for the clutch plates and everything. The power delivery is a lot better.
I brought the expert here, so. Cool, I'm gonna jump on and take it for a spin here momentarily. So I've never been on a MotoGuzzi before. I've never ridden a Ducati before. So this is my first impressions ever, and I know little to nothing about these. Man, I like how the exhaust sounds. Yeah, the position is interesting. Your feet are back like on a sport bike. You're not super hunched over. It's not like extremely aggressive. Seems like you can throw it around pretty easily. It's a grunty engine. But yeah, I dig the seating position on it. I mean, overall impressions, first ride, I could tell this would be a really, really fun bike. I wonder how it would be on the wheelie game. That's the big question. It does seem like kind of a mix between like your naked bike, you know, street fighter, and sport bike and cruiser, kind of a mix of everything. Oh my gosh. I stalled it twice so far because where your kickstand is right near where that shifter lever is. Dude, it is a crazy ride, man. It's yeah. Alright, you guys, we're rolling back. I'm on the MotoGuzzi. We successfully delivered the M109R. Troy is still on the Lowrider S with all the stuff that now I have to do to my bike. Gosh dang it, Troy. I'm looking forward to this ride back on the MotoGuzzi. It should be a fun one. Man, I love the sound of this bike. But yeah, this bike just feels, everything about it feels unique. It feels interesting. I've never ridden a bike quite like it before. And I gotta say, initial impressions, I'm enjoying the ride. It's a fun one for sure. It's not bad, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It sounds good.
Yeah.
Phoenix, check out these neighborhoods, man. These are like some of the original homes. I think this is the spot. Yeah, this is Historic District, Phoenix, Arizona. So you think of downtown Phoenix and usually you're thinking of like, you know, sketchy area, gang-ridden zones. But you come through here and it's just absolutely beautiful. All the houses have so much character. You don't have that cookie cutter feel to it. It's all unique. Every home is different. All right, you guys, that's gonna do it. That's where the video cuts off. But as you can see, we got back in one piece with the MotoGuzzi. Big shout out to Eddie. Hope you're enjoying the M109R. And then big shout out to Troy Abercrombie. Hit him up on Instagram. He's got this super clean, very tastefully modded Dyna Lowrider S. Big like and subscribe if you dig the content. More to come on the MotoGuzzi. I'll do a little research and find out what I'm actually dealing with here. But so far, it's been a fun bike to ride around on. John's Moto Garage. If you dig the content, like and subscribe, and we'll hit you guys up on the next one. Nos vemos.